Hey, Divine Souls, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Pick a Symbol reading, where we're going to take a look at what's next for you when it comes to different areas of your life. So, we're going to take a look at what's next for you when it comes to your life in general, what's next for you when it comes to your health, what's next for you when it comes to your spiritual journey, what's next for you when it comes to your love life, as well as what's next for you when it comes to your career and finances. And then at the end of the reading, we're going to get a message from your ancestors and guides to help guide you through the door that you would have chosen. All right. Now, before we get to your reading, there are 3 doors in front of you of which you can pick from. The first door we have is the peach door. The second door we have is the turquoise door. And the third door we have is the purple door. Now, you can pause here to meditate on the door that calls to you the most. Once you've decided on the door that calls to you the most, the timestamps are provided in the description box down below. You can go ahead and skip to your reading. Otherwise, let's dive into it. Pile number 1. Hi, I hope you're doing well. So you chose the peach door as your symbol, all right? So this is what lies behind the door that you chose. But first, we're going to start with the numbers that could be of significance, okay? So the judgment is the number 20, which is reduced to number 2. Then we have the 2 of swords. So 2 could be of significance. The number of the wheel of fortune is number 10, which could be reduced to 1. Then we also have the 10 of swords, which could be also reduced to 1, which is repeating numbers again, could be significant, 1. Then we have the 9 of cups. We also have the ace of wands. So the 9 of cups is the number 9, and the ace of wands is the number 1. So we have 3 ones, double 2, and 9. So those numbers could be a date of birth, could be a date within a month. It could be a number of significance of somebody's age or somebody's number. Like, there's just those numbers when they show up. All right, just pay attention to what you're thinking, to what's going on, like 2, 11, 9. Those numbers are significant. Could be relationships having to do with something new, closing out cycle, or something that has ended, those type of things. Okay, so pay attention to the synchronicities and the signs that you see. All right. So now, starting off your reading, we have the judgment, which is what is coming up next for you when it comes to your life in general. The judgment speaks about resurrection. So things from the past could be coming back into your life, whether it's something that you thought you had lost or an individual that you thought you'd never hear from again. This is the energy of the judgment. All right. Now, the judgment is very important because it's a major arcana. So these people that are coming back, or whatever it is that's coming back into your life, is of significance. It plays a very important and vital role in your life. Now, some of you, with the energy of judgment, people from your past could be coming back, and you may be judging them in a way where you no longer resonate with the frequency of being in connection with them because you've already experienced a relationship with them. So therefore, when they come back, they're going to find judgment within your energy where you're judging them based on what you've experienced with them. All right. That is the energy of judgment as well. Judging something, whether it's worthy of being in your life, whether it's worthy of getting another chance, judging a relationship. All right. Especially having the number 2 relates to relationships, one-on-one relationship between you and somebody else. So you could be judging for people from your past and being like, you know what, I've experienced this relationship before, so I don't think I want to go through that again, whatever the case may be. But there is something here of significance because the judgment could also pertain to a test, right? Whether this person, because when you're being judged, it's like you're being tested, right? Whether you're worthy of whatever it is that is on the other side or not. So you could be judging the people whether they are worthy of being in your life or not, or you could be finding yourself in that situation as well. All right. So that is what's transpiring. What's next for you when it comes to your life in general is the energy of judgment. Now, for some of you, this could be even as deep as past life connections, all right, soul ties, because the judgment is the energy that speaks about resurrection of souls. So you could be finding yourself maybe resonating with a soul you may have never met before in this lifetime. However, on a spiritual level, you feel some sort of connection. You feel like you've known this person before, all right? That is the energy. Like, you see someone and you judge them and you're like, you know, I think I know this person, or they make me feel like I've known them before, whatever that kind of energy is, all right? That is the energy you may be feeling when you meet someone new, perhaps a stranger, or somebody that you've never met literally. You may know, but you've never met literally, and it could feel like you've known this person in your past life. So that's what's coming up for you next when it comes to your life in general. Now, when it comes to your health, it is going to be your mental health that is challenged, all right, with the Two of Swords here. The Two of Swords is somebody who's unable to make a decision, somebody who's stuck between a crossroad, not knowing whether to make a decision to move left or make a decision to move right. And that could cause an imbalance within your mental health, because that energy, it speaks about stagnation as well, not being able to move forward because you're indecisive. So some of you, it could be in relating to some certain relationships where you could be confused, where somebody from the past treated you one way in the past, right? And then when they come back, they may be now willing to invest in you more, willing to do things that they've never done before, or showing up in a different light. And it may cause confusion in you, because you may have told yourself that I'm not going to give this person another chance. You've judged them, you feel like you have had your final say with them, and now they come back in a different light, and you're confused as to whether to continue on your journey of keeping them in your past, or whether you should give them a chance to be in your life. Now, with the Two of Swords being a challenge within your mental health, it's important to trust your intuition, to trust your dreams, to trust your gut feeling, to trust your intuition, because here your decision is not going to be made by what you see with your physical eyes or any physical information, because you may not have all the information that you need. You may not have the clarity that you need to make the decision. However, within the spiritual realm, there is a lot of information. Within the spiritual realm, things are always there for you to find, answers. All right. So you may find that in your dreams, you've been shown, you've had dreams about this person coming back, you have been warned, or maybe you have been guided, whatever the case may be. It's different situations for different people, right? So you know what you've been guided pertaining to your life personally. All right. So with the Two of Swords, like I said, it's not about trusting what you see with your physical eyes, because a person could show up one way. However, it's just a way for them to win you back, right? They could show up as somebody who wants to invest in you, take care of you. However, they may not be willing to do that. So if in your dreams you've been shown that this person is going to come with some tricks, or maybe for some of you, this person doesn't look like they've changed, or they don't look like they're going to bring in anything that it will be valuable in your life, or they will bring value in your life, you may not see that, but in your dreams you've been guided that this person is like, it's more than what you see, right? That energy of it's not what it seems. Nothing is said seems, all right, with the Two of Swords here. So basically, when it comes to your health, it's important to trust your intuition. It's going to be about your mental health, all right? So don't allow yourself to be indecisive. Trust your gut feeling. If something says it's off, believe it. Don't second guess it. Don't question it, because it's going to put you in this energy of the Two of Swords. If something is telling you, and it's not something that you hear from people, it's not information that comes out of other people that you have to trust the most. It's information that comes from within you that you have to trust the most, because information from external suits the person that's telling you, all right? That is the energy here. So it's important to trust the information that's coming from within, whether you can trust a person, whether you can make a decision to move right or move left. And the most important thing with the Two of Swords is that once you make a decision, stick to it and believe in it, because the minute you second guess it is the minute you cause this unbalance within your mental health, all right? Now, when it comes to your spiritual journey, we have the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to feel like you're walking in your destiny when it comes to your spirituality. You're going to feel like things are finally coming full circle, especially having the Judgment here, which could be bringing back things from the past, or people from the past, or situations from the past, where now you're dealing with them differently with the Wheel of Fortune, where now you feel like fortune favors you, all right? So whatever the case may be, whatever, it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. Like I said, it could be a situation, it could be an opportunity that you may have missed out on in the past, and now you're finally getting another chance to go at it again, and you're going to feel like you are walking in your destiny now. You are in alignment, things are coming full circle. For example, you had an opportunity when it comes to certain career or to build your own business, and you never took it in the past, and now finally you decide that, you know what, I'm no longer going to keep myself stuck. I'm going to take this opportunity when it comes back around, and it does come back around, and you find yourself feeling like you are now more aligned and more clear and more trusting of your intuition in a way that will help you move forward within your destiny, all right? So whatever from the past that you may have thought you lost, an opportunity, something important, someone important, you may be getting another chance to change what you thought you didn't do well in the past, and that's what's going to make you feel in alignment. So with the Wheel of Fortune being within your spiritual journey, it speaks about you trusting the signs and synchronicities, because the Wheel of Fortune speaks about fortune, right? It speaks about the signs that the universe will send to you to guide you, the nudges the universe will use, because when you're fortunate, you are divinely guided, right? You see the signs. You will, maybe let's say you are lost in some street and you don't know whether you should go that direction or that direction. When you're divinely guided, you will see something or an arrow or something pointing you towards the direction that you should be moving in. Or maybe you see a lady wearing a dress that says this way and you decide to follow her, those kind of things. Now, I'm not saying you must follow strangers, okay? But I am saying that you will be divinely guided in that way, where whenever you feel lost and you trust your intuition, you will find the answer that will guide you forward. You're going to feel aligned. And you can see within the Wheel of Fortune, there are two figures there, like robotics. The other one is brown, the other one is gold. This is representing the masculine and feminine energies within you. So you're going to feel that type of alignment within your being spiritually, okay? The 10 also speaks about completion and beginning a new cycle, or potential for a new cycle. So you're going to feel like, you have really grown spiritually. You're going to feel like there's certain things in the past that you would have handled differently. And now you're going to feel like, I handle things better because of the spiritual growth. You're going to feel the spiritual growth. You're going to see it, and you're going to feel more in alignment. You're going to feel like the universe is just constantly pointing you and showing you where to go, what to do, what to avoid, whatever the case may be. That's why the Two of Swords is also here, that now it's not time to just focus on the physical evidence, because they could be deceiving. It's time to go within and trust your intuitions and your visions and your dreams. And that's how you are going to be led from this moment moving forward. All right. Now, when it comes to your love life, we have the Ten of Swords. So you have suffered a lot within your love life, all right? Some of you may have even been feeling like giving up on your love life, because it's like, why am I even doing this? Why is it worth it? Because I feel like you've been with people that really took advantage of you a lot with the Ten of Swords. People who lied, manipulated, cheated, schemed, did everything under the sun to just make you want to give up on love or give up on being in a relationship, all right? So moving forward, you may be finding yourself maybe getting out of this energy, because like I said, remember, the Ten of Swords is a completion and an opportunity for a new beginning, right? The actual last number, if we count from 0, it's 9, right? 10 is just putting 0 and 1 together, or rather 1 and 0 together. And the 0 is the number of potential. It is the egg. And the number 1 is the number of beginning, initiation, right? So you could be leaving the traumatic past behind when it comes to your love life, where you're no longer going to have to deal with low vibrational energies or people that drain you, all right? You're going to be in healthier relationships where you feel like people can invest in you more. Some of you may be having that energy where somebody from the past who did all of that to you is coming back and they want another chance. And for some of you, you're going to assess if whether or not this person does deserve to be with you based on what they did. But I feel like less likely with the Ten of Swords, because this is like, somebody burying you basically. All right. So I feel like you're going to put the past behind you. You're going to finally, like the energy of coming full circle, you're going to finally understand and appreciate the past for what it is. Perhaps somebody comes back in your life that did you dirty, right, in your love life, and you're finally getting that closure that you thought you had or that you never had, and you're finally realizing, what, I never needed you anyway. I just needed to heal. You are just a reflection. You're coming to that conclusion, that final judgment that, what, I don't believe that I can give you another chance, because I'm clear. I trust myself. I trust my intuition, and I'm not going to let your words misguide me or whatever the case may be. All right. So when it comes to your love life, it's a bit complicated here with the Ten of Swords, but I do believe that if you were rock bottom when it comes to your love life, like if you've hit rock bottom, the only way that you can move is up, right? Because there's no longer any bottom beyond that. So that is the energy here that I'm getting, that you've suffered, you've gone through the most when it comes to your love life. And that's why I feel like you may be moving towards something different. So some of you may need to book a mini love life reading so that we can find out what's really next, because here I was doing a pulling one card. All right. So if you're interested, Claire, you can send me an email. The link is in, well, it's not actually a link, but my email address is in the description box down below. All right. So you can send me an email if you're interested and you feel like this reading resonates with you. All right. So now when it comes to your career and love life, we have the 9 of Cups. So your wish is going to be fulfilled when it comes to your love life. All right. So, your career, maybe within your love life, maybe that's the answer some of you needed. However, I do feel like also within your career and finances, a wish is going to be fulfilled, especially if you're doing a job that actually ignites the passion within you, ignites the light, the drive within you. Or some of you are doing something where it's a project, maybe a project that you've just begun. Some of you, this could be your own business. Like, money is going to be looking good, money is going to increase, whether you're working for somebody or working for yourself. If you're working for yourself, this is more clients coming in. If you're working for, you have a boss, this is could be an increase. Like, whatever your job is, you're going to feel more passionate, more drive. And whatever your wish is when it comes to your career and finances, that is definitely going to manifest with the Nine of Cups. It's going to bring emotional fulfillment. It's going to bring, I feel like your community as well is going to grow within your career space, whether it's the community of your clients or the community of the people that you work with. Maybe there's going to be more harmony within your workspace, that type of energy. All right. So advice from your ancestors and guides moving forward is the Ace of Wands. They're saying, do not give your power away. Your power is your power. All right. So do not make your decisions based on other people's influence, but rather make them from your own spark, from your own drive, from your own passion, from your own life source. All right, that is the energy here. The power is being given to you, and you also have the power to direct where you are leading yourself. All right, that is the energy that I'm getting here. You are being divinely guided, so take that wand up. All right, some of you are being initiated into a deeper spiritual journey. Some of you are being urged to start your own business, or being urged to start your own project, or being urged to start something that you're passionate about. All right, so follow that guidance. It's not going to be perfect, it's not going to be easy. Nothing ever in this world is. However, it's going to be worth it with the Ace of Wands. Take that power back into your hands. Wherever you have given your power back, wherever you've been giving your power away, especially with the Ten of Swords. So there could be somebody that betrayed you, that you gave so much of your power away from this person, and with the Judgment, you're finally getting your power back. All right, that is the energy here. So trust yourself, believe in yourself, believe in your power, believe in the life source that is within you, believe in the power that has been bestowed upon you, believe in who you are. All right, that is the energy here, and advice from your ancestors and guides. So that is your reading, pile number one. Thank you so much for your time and energy. Good luck with everything, and I'm sending you lots of love. Ciao. Pile number two. Hi, I hope you're doing well. So you chose the turquoise door as your symbol. So this is what lies behind the symbol you chose, all right? But first, let's start with numbers that could be of significance, all right? So the Four of Cups is the number 4. The Sun card is the number 19, which is reduced to number 10, which could then be reduced to number 1, all right? So we have the Fool, which is the number 0. We have the Five of Wands, which is equivalent to number 5, the Two of Pentacles, which is equivalent to number 2, and the King of Cups, which is equivalent to number 14, which could be reduced to number 5. So the numbers are 4, 1, 0, 5, 2, and 5. So these numbers could be in somebody's phone numbers, they could be dates of some sort, or somebody's birthday. So whenever these numbers show up, something significant could be transpiring in that moment. So pay attention to what you're thinking, what you're hearing, and what you're seeing. All right, for those of you who are number geeks. All right, so starting off your reading, we have the Four of Cups, which is what is next for you when it comes to your general life. The Four of Cups is the energy of feeling bored or feeling not interested. And it's also a warning, because when you're in that energy, you can potentially miss out on opportunities because you're too focused on what's not working. You're too focused on what you don't want rather than seeing what is being presented to you. Now, many of you in this pile could be people who you feel like your life moves very slow in comparison to your friends or your peers. You may find that they get married faster than you or quicker than you. They get children before you. Their career blooms, or whatever the case may be. That energy where you feel like everybody else gets to experience things before you, and yours just take time before you actually experience them. Now, let me give you an example that I'm getting, right? So say, for example, you're meant to get to a certain destination by Sunday. However, you want to get there by Friday because your friends are getting there by Friday. And their journey, their car, whatever it is, it's going to get them by Friday because that's how things are meant to move for them, very fast, right? They don't get to see the scenery around them. They don't get to see everything. They're just roof and they're there by Friday, right? And then when it comes to you, you're meant to see the flowers, you're meant to see the details, you're meant to enjoy, you're meant to go on a road trip rather than just a trip, all right? So you find that you are too focused on getting there by Friday, you may miss out on the scenery you're meant to see, you may miss out on whatever you're meant to be shown within the spaces that you're passing because you're just focusing on Friday, 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 and you're still going to get there by Sunday. So you're just making your journey a bit more difficult and miserable because you just rushing to get ahead like other people, and your life is not like other people. Do not let external and societal pressures get to you and make you feel like because you don't have something at a certain age, then your life is not moving in the right direction. You are in alignment, all right? If you were ever wondering if you are in alignment, you are in alignment to your path. You are building, and you're building stable things. Even another example I'm getting is making dresses, right? Say for example, you and somebody are making dresses and the other person finishes off quickly and you don't get to finish off quickly because you have to pay attention to the details, the embroidery. You have to make sure that that dress that you're making is perfect and it's good quality and whatever. And you may feel like, you know what, that person finished making the dress before me, yada 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 yada. But what you're going to produce, because you took so much time, you invested so much time into it, so much effort into it, it's gonna show even when you produce it to the public. All right, so that's the energy that you need to remember, because some of you are comparing, you know, the sides of your difficulty when it comes to your life to the sides of other people's easiness when it comes to their lives. All right, I promise you, if you were to want to exchange your life with somebody that you feel has a perfect life or things move quicker for them, within a month you'd want your life back. You know, you'd be like, you know what, I thought your life was great, because you're only focusing on the good stuff. You're only focusing on what you want. You don't see the difficulties and the challenges that this person has to face, or perhaps the dullness of not being able to see the view that you get to see, you know, because things just move so quickly and they don't get to experience and enjoy and savor and indulge in whatever you are able to indulge in. So be careful of having your mind in the dark gray clouds and feeling like things don't work out with you and feeling bored and feeling disappointed, because you may miss out on opportunities being in that energy. All right, so that is your general what's next for you. All right, now when it comes to your health, we have the sun. Even if maybe right now you may have a minor illness or whatever the case may be, the sun is a very positive card. It indicates mental clarity, it indicates positivity, optimism, it indicates vitality, strength, feeling energized. The sun is also the energy of the lion, the Leo, right? Or the Leo is represented by the sun, rather. So this is about strength, this is about vitality, this is about feeling strong, feeling clear, you know, feeling all round happy, emotionally satisfied, feeling mental clarity. Basically, your health overall with the sun looks really, really good. There's nothing much to say about that. Moving forward, if you've been struggling with certain illnesses, that's going to be cleared, okay, with the sun here. If you've been having like the energy of the Four of Cups, feeling disappointed and lacking optimism, being pessimistic, all right, that's all going to dissipate and you're going to have a clear mind and more optimistic energy, especially having the Fool, the sun and the Fool. It's a wonderful combination because this speaks about moving to new territories, venturing into new spaces that are going to bring joy beyond what you've experienced. That's going to bring excitement. That's going to bring the sense of being alive. So you may be experiencing right now or previously this boredom with your life, this feeling stuck, this feeling stagnant, this feeling like, you know, there's nothing that's making sense or that's worth it, that's making you happy. There's lack of balance, there's conflict, whatever you may have been feeling. You will be moving through the door that you've chose towards happiness, towards uncharted territories, towards excitement. But it's going to require you to have faith and to take a leap of faith and to trust, all right, that you are being divinely guided. Now, when it comes to your spiritual journey, we have the Fool, which means that you are moving into uncharted territories spiritually. So you may be having new experiences when it comes to your spiritual journey. You may be seeing different signs that you've never seen before, synchronicities. You may be coming into a whole different perspective, perhaps even of your spiritual journey. Some of you are new within the spiritual journey. You're a novice, like a fool. You don't know much, right? But you're going to grow in that journey, all right? So there's exciting adventures within your journey when it comes to your spiritual journey. You just have to trust. Your spiritual journey right now is requiring you to have faith in what is unseen, all right? Because the fool doesn't really know what's in front of him or where he's going, but he has faith. He believes that, you know what, things are going to work out for me. I'm going to get the clarity that I need. I'm going to see clearly. The fool has, you know, this amazing amount of faith, this amazing amount of trust in the divine guidance of God, and or whoever you believe in, the universe, the divine guidance of a divine creator, basically, because that is the energy here the fool believes in. All right. So when it comes to your love life, whether you're in a relationship or you're single, you may have been in this energy of conflict. So there's misunderstanding or quarrels within your love life. There's this energy of jealousy and conflict. Whatever this is, it's going to change, because the number 5 represents change, right? So it's important for you to know what you are fighting for within your love life and why you are fighting and who you are fighting. All right. So if the conflict is within the relationship, perhaps, and you and your partner are fighting over jealousy issues, you need to ask yourself if it's really worth the fight. All right. If you're fighting for something that is gonna help save the relationship, or you're fighting regarding something that's gonna destroy the relationship. The 5 of Wands is about priority as well. What is more important for you? What is it worth fighting for? If you're single and you may have suitors that are competing to get your attention, it's about you knowing it's not about who wins here, it's about who you want to win. All right, who you want to give your attention to. So this conflict with the 5 of Wands could mean different things for different people within your love life. However, whatever conflict you're going through, I want you to know that it is going to come to an end. It is going to change. It's just about what is it going to change. That's the question you need to ask yourself. Is it going to make your love life better, or is it going to make it worse? And if you feel like it's going to make it worse, it's not worth the fight, right? Whatever you're fighting for. If it's not worth the jealousy, whatever the case may be. But if you feel like, this is something I believe in, I stand firmly by it, then continue so, even if, wherever it leads, but it's going to bring transformation. That's one thing for sure. So it has to bring a transformation that makes you happy. That's what you need to focus on. All right. So when it comes to your career and finances, we have the 2 of Pentacles. Now, the 2 of Pentacles speaks about somebody who's very busy, somebody who's juggling this and that. So you may be working on creating multiple streams of income. You may have different businesses, or you may be working this job and that job trying to make money. I feel like you may be moving in this energy where you're going to bring more balance within your finances. Okay, you are moving towards an energy where you're going to bring more stability, especially having the Sun card being here. So your businesses could start being lucrative with the 2 of Pentacles. You may start finding yourself being busy. Some of you having the 4 of Cups being here, which is opportunities being given to you, and the Fool being here, which is venturing into new territories. Some of you, you're going to take those opportunities. You're going to get out of this pessimistic state and get into the optimistic state, and you're going to grab those opportunities that come, even if you don't know what's ahead. And it's going to bring you this energy where you're going to find yourself very, very busy. If you have your own business, this is making a lot of orders. You may even face a lot of competition within your workspace, or people who are jealous of what you do, trying to compete with you. All right. However, you will be able to manage this as long as you don't rush. That's why your journey is not meant to be rushed, because you will be doing a lot of different things, juggling. And if you are juggling and you are rushing, you will lose, right? Because those things will fall. Whatever you're holding, your pentacles, they will fall, because you're not focusing, you're rushing. However, if you're patient and you're doing it in your own pace, you'll be able to create that balance that you desire. All right. So now your advice from your ancestors and guides is the King of Cups. Show emotional maturity, regardless whether it's in your love life, whether it's in your life in general. Do not allow your low vibrational emotions dictate what you do with your life, dictate how you move in life. All right. Show emotional maturity in the sense that not everything that happens in your life is a personal attack. Most things are lessons if you can learn to look at it that way. The King of Cups is somebody who's very intuitive, very empathetic. They trust their intuition. In their high vibrational state, they're very emotionally mature. So that's what the energy that they want you to embody moving through this new door, because that's what you're going to need. All right. Because the 4 of Cups is somebody who's not emotionally mature. It's somebody who's allowing their emotions to cloud their judgment. However, they want you to be mature and to not allow your emotions to cloud your judgment. Just because things are not moving at your pace does not mean they're not moving. All right. Just because things are not moving in the pace that you want does not mean that you won't get to where you need to get to. You just need to have emotional maturity dealing with whatever it is that you're dealing with moving forward. All right. So that is your reading, pile number 2. I do hope that it brings you the clarity that you're looking for. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time and energy. Good luck with everything, and I'm sending you lots of love. Ciao. Pile number 3. Hi, I hope you're doing well. You chose the purple door as your symbol. All right, so this is what lies behind the purple door that you chose. But first, let's take a look at the numbers that may be of significance. Starting off with the Page of Pentacles, which is number 11, this could be reduced to the number 2. All right, so 11 or 2 could be significant. We also have here the 5 of Wands, which is number 5, the Emperor, which is number 4, the 2 of Pentacles, which is number 2, the 9 of Pentacles, which is number 9, as well as the Queen of Pentacles, which is number 13, and can be reduced to number 4. So those numbers could be of significance. So the numbers that are repeating are Page of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, which is number 2, 2, and the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles, which is number 4, 4. Then we have 5 and the 9. All right. So these numbers could be somebody's date when they were born. It could be somebody, those numbers could be in somebody's phone numbers, or it could be somebody's house number. It could be the time that you see on the clock. Maybe you see certain numbers there. Wherever you see these numbers, you are being asked to pay attention to what you are thinking, what you are hearing, and what you are seeing if you can catch yourself consciously. All right. Now, starting off with your reading, we're looking at what's next for you when it comes to your life in general. And we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is holding a gift that you are going to be gifted with, if you are not already gifted with this gift already. All right. So the gift of the Page of Pentacles could be a business that you start or a job that you get. It could also be a potential for a stable relationship, perhaps marriage. All right. Because the Page of Pentacles is something that is physical, something tangible. So this gift is going to produce a lot of abundance and prosperity for you if you nurture it and take care of it. Some of you is a gift of a child, as the page represents a very young energy. All right. So if you can see within the Page of Pentacles, the peacock in there is still very small. However, within the Queen of Pentacles, it's very big. That's transforming. That's growth. All right. From the Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. So if it's a business, it could start from a very young stage. Through you nurturing and facing the challenges and competition, you grow in power and authority. You are able to create something sustainable, something very successful that will bring a lot of abundance and prosperity for you. Some of you, if this is a marriage partner of some sort, you could be gifted with a partner that you are also a gift to them. You may face a lot of conflict, a lot of external jealousy, a lot of external competition within your relationship. However, if you stay strong within your challenges, and you stay strong, and and you show authority, and you show that you stand for what you believe in, you will find yourself overcoming all these obstacles and having the stability that you're looking for. Because the Queen of Pentacles is a married woman. All right. This is somebody that is loyal, trustworthy, somebody who's a nurturer, somebody who will take care of you and you will take care of them in return. So whatever that gift may come across as for you, whether it's a partner, a business, a new financial opportunity, you will face challenges within growing that. All right. But you will gain strength and authority within that as well. And you'll be able to multiply it and grow it and multiply it again. From the Ace of Pentacles to the 2 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. You keep on doubling and doubling and doubling until it grows so abundantly. All right. That is the energy here when it comes to your general energy of what's next for you. Now, when it comes to your health, you may find yourself struggling with regards to the energy flow within your body. It can come in many shapes and forms. It could be you may be struggling physically, feeling physically drained. All right. You could come across you feeling spiritually attacked or spiritually challenged. It could come through you feeling jealous and emotionally imbalanced. The 5 of Wands is the energy of conflict, is the energy of disagreement within energies. All right. So this could be within your spiritual world where you may be feeling spiritually attacked. You may be going through spiritual attacks or spiritual fights within your dream space, or whatever the case may be. When it comes to your emotions, you may be struggling with a lot of emotional where you are feeling jealous, whatever, or you are facing people who are jealous of you and trying to make life difficult for you. And within your workspace, you may find a lot of competition. Like your health overall could take this energy of you may feel challenged, you may feel heavy. All right. Whether it's your mental health, your spiritual health, your physical health, your emotional health, you may feel challenged in those areas, if not all of them. However, you do have authority. If you can see, the 5 of Wands compared to the Emperor is nothing. It's like children playing with sticks, and the Emperor has the real weapon of destruction, or the real weapon that can call everything to order. All right. So the energy here is that whatever conflicts or challenges you will be facing within your health, whether it's mental, spiritual, physical, or otherwise, you have the power to overcome that. You have the authority to command it out of your life, to defeat that, all right? So even if it's spiritual attacks, you have so much authority and power in the spiritual realm, you're going to defeat that like nobody's business. So it's all about confidence. With the Emperor, it's about believing in yourself and knowing that you can make anything happen. It's possible, all right? That is the energy of the Emperor. The Emperor is very confident. The Emperor makes things happen. The Emperor is a go-getter. The Emperor is also not just impulsive. They plan things out, all right? The Emperor is somebody who's very strategic, who's very powerful in so many different areas, and very stable and confident within themselves. So whatever health issues you may be suffering from, whether mental, spiritual, or otherwise, you will overcome them by believing in yourself and making things happen for yourself. So if it's like a health issue where you're feeling drained physically, you need to do things that are going to make you feel strong, all right? Perhaps maybe changing how you eat or whatever the case may be. You know how you deal with this, all right? So it's about embodying the power of the Emperor with regards to whatever health challenges you may be facing, whether mental, spiritual, physical, or otherwise, all right? Now, when it comes to your spiritual journey, we have here the Emperor. You have a very powerful authority, all right? You are a leader in the spiritual realm, like you are a guru, you are a teacher of some sort. You wear a crown on your head. You are anointed when it comes to your spiritual journey. And I feel like through the conflicts that you went through and everything that you've overcome, you're going to realize how powerful you are. You're going to realize who you truly are. So what's going on right now is that you're moving into an energy where you're going to see yourself the way you are spiritually, as a spiritual being, more than you ever have before. You may have taken yourself for granted, maybe seen yourself in the 3D, hence we have so many pentacle energies here. And now you're coming into this emotional intuition, you're coming into this energy of understanding, the psychic ability of how powerful you are in the spiritual realm, of the authority that is within you, of the leadership that has been bestowed upon you, of this, like there's just this energy of power, all right, when it comes to the Emperor. The Emperor is very powerful and very influential. So you're going to realize that about yourself when it comes to your spiritual journey, of how anointed you are. So you may have found yourself being in this 5 of Wands energy where you are fighting with sticks, and now whatever your power is has grown so much that it's no longer a stick, it's a wand that glows, that has all the planets rotating around it, like it's so powerful, right? So that is the energy. You're going to basically level up in a very, very huge way spiritually. And it's not even that you're leveling up, it's that you're awakening to your true self, where you may have been masked of who you are in the physical realm, having to learn that through the challenges that you went through, having to learn to uncover yourself through the journey that you've been going through. And now you're coming into this understanding, this knowledge of who you truly are spiritually, all right? So when it comes to your love life, I see that you may be either somebody who's dealing with more than one option, or you may have somebody that has you in the picture and someone else in the picture. Now this is unhealthy, because this is going to create an imbalance and this energy of unhealthiness in the relationship. So this is a warning when it comes to love life. Whoever is juggling, that there's going to be this energy of somebody losing it all right? So you can't have this and have that. There's this saying that says you can't eat your cake and still expect to have it, meaning you can't eat your cake, finish it, and then expect it to just be magically there. You have to know what you're doing, right? If you're eating it, then you have to expect it to be finished. But if you want to have it, you have to make sure that you don't eat it. That's the energy, even though it's a whack example of this, but that is the energy that I'm getting here, that this energy of the Two of Pentacles is not healthy in a relationship, especially if the other party does not want this type of energy where they are an option, all right? That is the energy. It's going to create an imbalance. If you can see within the Page of Pentacles, you have been given one pentacle, and it's important for you to grow that when it comes to your love life, because this Page of Pentacles is above your love life, all right? It's not above your finances, it's above your love life. So you have to value your relationship or value your partner enough to not want them to be an option, because if you want your partner to be an option, then you must be okay with being an option too, and that's not going to create the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, where there is security within the relationship, right? If both partners have other partners that they are entertaining, there's no security within that relationship. There's no energy of feeling nurtured and loved and appreciated and being taken care of, that energy. So that's why it comes at the end of your reading, the Queen of Pentacles, which is the advice from your ancestors and guides, that if that is what you want, you have to choose wisely where you are willing to invest your time, your energy, your effort, Otherwise, this is going to create a lot of conflict within your love life, a lot of jealousy, a lot of envy, and you're going to end up being, out of a relationship, single, whatever the case may be. So there is an energy here of a partner who's very empathetic, who's very intuitive, who's very sensitive to your needs. I feel like you know who this is, and also you trust your intuition, all right, when it comes to deciding who the right partner is for you. You can't have everything right in life. You have to decide what is important, you have to decide what is worth having, because in any case, in all areas of life, you have to be willing to sacrifice something for the other in order for you to have that important thing that you desire. Otherwise, if you want to have both of them, you're sacrificing both of them. All right, that is the energy here. So when it comes to your career and finances, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is you being in this energy of feeling confidence within your career, of feeling stable, of having financial freedom, of feeling, abundant. Like when it comes to your finances, your career, money looks really, really good. You are growing and you are making whatever it is that you're doing as a career thrive. You're thriving. Nine of Pentacles is somebody that's very independent, that has their own money. They can take themselves anywhere. They enjoy life. They spend money on themselves. They look good. They feel good. They take care of themselves. That's the type of energy of the Nine of Pentacles. That is the energy that you're vibrating on, the frequency that you're on with the Nine of Pentacles. Career and finances look really, really good. So keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, even if sometimes it may feel like it's moving slow, because Pentacles moves very, very slow, right? However, you are building wealth and prosperity, because you're going to come from the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Whether you're male or female, this is the energy of your financial status moving forward, right? So now your advice from your ancestors and guides is the Queen of Pentacles. In order for you to have security, you have to build security. In order for you to feel safe, you have to be safe. All right. So you can't expect other people to be a safe space for you if you cannot be a safe space for them. All right. The energy of the Queen of Pentacles is to nurture as well. Nurture the things that you love. Nurture the things that make you feel valuable, the things that you find valuable. From the Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, remember, through nurturing, watering your plant, putting it to have enough sunlight, talking to it, nurturing it, feeding it your love energy. That is the energy your ancestors and guides are giving you, the advice that whatever you want to grow in your life, whatever is your business, it's your family, it's a child, it's a partner, a long-lasting partner, you have to invest yourself in it. You have to invest your energy, your time, your efforts. You have to invest and be patient as well, because ultimately you are going to be the one that feels secure, that feels loved, that feels protected, that feels nurtured. All right, that is the energy here. So the Queen of Pentacles as well, for some of you, like I said, masculines, this could be the potential partner that you end up getting married to and having your family with. All right, however, you need to invest in that. You need to nurture that, and in a healthy way. Whatever conflicts you've been facing as well within your health area, you are going to get stronger because you're going to take charge. All right, so like let's say for example, you get this minor illness, right? And it's challenging you physically. And then you decide, you know what, I need to change something with the emperor energy, right? You decide, I need to change my diet, or I need to change this. Once you do that, you're going to develop a system that's going to keep you in check, that's also going to keep you healthy. Like, sometimes some certain things, when they become challenges, they awaken you to where you are not moving in alignment, so that you can change that. And in turn, it can end up being a long-term goal. A long-term habit. All right. Because with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, this is good health. This is good physical health as well. So whatever struggles you've been facing, you're going to overcome that. You're going to feel confident. Even if it was emotional, where you feel jealous and insecure, you're going to feel confident, because you're going to take charge and decide, you know what, I'm not going to allow any conflicting energies within me or externally take away my power. And by that notion, you're going to feel confident. You're going to feel powerful. You're going to feel anchored. That this is strong root chakra, where you feel safe, protected, and you understand yourself, and you don't need validation. Even if you may want it, but you don't need it, because you validate yourself. Your work validates itself. All right, so that is your reading, pile number 3. I do hope it brings you the clarity that you are looking for. Thank you so much for your time and energy. Good luck with everything, and I'm sending you lots of love. Ciao.